Ron Poliquin, DoverLawOffices.com. I am your Delaware employee rights attorney. I get a lot of questions regarding what the heck is wrongful termination. Is there some kind of law that protects employees generally from wrongful termination? Well, that's a common question, and somewhat lawyers kind of throw that out there, wrongful termination. You hear a lot in the media, but there is actually no cause of action called a wrongful termination. We in Delaware are an at-will employment state. What does that mean? An at-will employment state means you can get fired for good reason, bad reason, or no reason at all, as long as it's not for an illegal reason. There is no cause of action called wrongful termination. That's kind of this umbrella term that we use for other statutes that have created. So we already know you can terminate for good reason, bad reason, no reason at all. And most employees, when they get fired, guess how much they get? Donut, babe. All right? They don't get anything. So if you get any kind of, most people get, a kick in the butt and they take the little box out and they go to the parking lot and they have to look for another job. Most people do not have any rights after they get employed. But there are exceptions, notable exceptions to the rule. Most employment cases come under the broad statute of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which makes it illegal for employers to discriminate based on sex, race, color, national origin, and religion. Some state statutes have expanded that in Delaware to also mean sexual orientation. So basically, you get fired for good reason, bad reason, no reason at all, as long as it's not for an illegal reason, meaning something based on sex, race, color, national origin, or religion. And a lot of times that also means for retaliation, There's also whistleblower statutes, meaning if you report somebody that's breaking the law or somebody that's illegally funneling money of some kind, there's also whistleblower statute protection. There's also common law themes of breach of good faith and fair dealing. I'm not going to get into that too much. That's a whole nother video. So, for the most part, Delaware is an at-will employment state, but you cannot be terminated or illegally treated for sex, race, color, national orientation, religion, sexual, or some kind of other protected status. Also, there are also claims involving breach of good faith and fair dealing, which basically you cannot be terminated for a fraudulent reason. And promissory estoppel could be another employment term, meaning there's a promise, and there's a breach of that promise, and there's damages as a result of that promise. So, anyways, that's generally the umbrella of employment law on why people get illegally terminated. The term unlawful termination or wrongful termination is not actually a real legal term. So, anyways, if you want to talk more about your rights, I'd be happy to talk about it. It's Ron Poliquin, your employment lawyer, DoverLawOffice.com.